Hey everybody, Dr. Chris here, and today I am interviewing my sister, Alyssa, and we're talking about exercise. Okay, so we're going to learn a little bit about my sister, and I wanted to interview her specifically because she has a lot of similarities to most of you guys. So, my sister Alyssa, first I'm just going to throw some questions at her. So first one, what do you do for a living?
I'm a graphic designer. I work at UCLA.
So graphic designer at UCLA. So what does that look like for you in terms of your physical activity at work?
That looks like a lot of sitting with an occasional going up and down a few flights of stairs.
Got it. But if you were to say like in your 8-hour workday, what percentage are you sitting behind a desk?
95%.
Got it. So that is similar to a lot of you who are watching this. So things that we've talked about in the past, what does that look like for your energy levels?
Very low energy.
Like, what does that mean?
Well, low energy because sitting all day makes my back hurt, my knees hurt, and I just don't get up and move.
So, which sounds so familiar. Have you guys ever told us that? Yeah, a couple of you have. So how motivated are you after that day you just described to get up and exercise?
Not very motivated. Some days take more than others.
Is it a physical fatigue? Is it a mental fatigue? Is it all of the above?
A little of all of the above, depends on the day.
Okay. So this is a struggle, right? A lot of folks, and you hear Dr. Don and I talk about it all the time. We want you to move your body. So much of what we do and what would help your adjustments is movement, because those joints need to move. We weren't meant to sit behind a desk in a sedentary position all day long. So if you just go through and talk about your life, would you consider yourself active, or better word would be an athletic person?
I never used to be, but now, yes.
Okay, so tell why before you never used to be.
Because I never used to work out or move my body around, and I wasn't really into sports ever.
So, and I'll just throw this out because I know this about her. Even like excuses to like not do stuff in PE. That would be a good, you made friends with the PE teacher, so you so you didn't have to move your body.
No, we'd ran errands for her instead.
So, that gives, so not athletic, but now, tell me about your level of fitness and activity now.
Now I do CrossFit about 3 to 4 times a week.
3 to 4 times a week. And what was the biggest challenge to starting?
Well, first getting over the whole, this is going to be hard, CrossFit looks scary, but really it's not, and then just committing to moving and doing it.
Got it. So one thing I want you guys to know is that this wasn't a CrossFit video in disguise or a promotional video for CrossFit. We just both happen to enjoy CrossFit, Dr. Donna as well. You've seen her videos working out throughout her pregnancy. If you haven't seen those, I'll put a link like right here or here. I don't know where it goes. But the whole message of this is you guys have a lot of similarities. A majority of you folks sit at a desk for an extended period of time or sit in a car. Some of you guys drive a lot. And so I know what that can do energy-wise. She's the perfect example because I've seen it throughout her career as a graphic designer, and that level of fitness is something that is, you don't have to do CrossFit is basically what I'm saying, but you have to pick something. Another question I've been wanting to ask is, how has your strength changed, and how does that carry over into just like doing regular things in life?
My strength has definitely gone up with CrossFit and exercise. And overall in life, I know that, especially like at work, if I need to move a box, I can move it without worrying about hurting my back or feeling bad later or being sore. Or I know I could go for that long adventurous hike that I got invited to and not worry about, will I be able to make it?
Yeah, and so like some of you guys have told me that you guys struggle sometimes carrying groceries. So resistance training is something that we value a heck of a lot. It just applies to so many things. A lot of you guys have kids. Kids are heavy, right? You don't want to have to go into the kid carrying process without having a little muscle on you to be able to accommodate that. So pick your level, your exercise, figure out what you want to do, and start moving, because as I've seen, and look, one thing you should also know is that I've experimented the most on her. So she's been getting adjusted by me since, we're going over 10 years now, like 2014, 15. And some of those early adjustments probably weren't the nicest adjustments.
That's not 10 years.
It's not?
2014, 15?
2004, 2005 is what I meant to say. So, yeah, if you're doing math at home, way off. So 2004, 2005, obviously our adjustments have gotten a lot better, but I've gotten to see the evolution of her spine and her spinal health in times where she's been less active and now more active, and that's something that you guys can apply to yourselves. So last thing, I just want to say that I am super proud of this girl right here, because her whole life she hasn't done a whole lot of moving. It's been a lot of reading or sewing or whatever crafts. She does a lot of crafts and designing. But now that she's elevated her level of fitness, I've seen it apply to a lot of areas of her life, and I know that you guys can do the same. So I hope this message finds or gives you some value. If you share it to someone who needs a little kick in the butt, maybe it's a spouse or someone else close in your life, send it along to them, because every time we make a video, we want to make sure it is helping you achieve your greatest expression of health. See you guys next time.